You just wait until she's actually going in there. I'll bring up your battery line. So.
Oh, my room's clear. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
This countdown has an hour timer on it.
God, that's a sweet picture. Oh. So, dude, Mai just hit Smurfette?
Mm-hmm. Bruce is just hunting.
I haven't gotten out there and done the radiator yet because I went out there this morning and the ground below the CRV is still mush.
And
So we're going to let it dry out for the afternoon and get it done this evening.
It's freezing cold outside, too.
Yeah, in May.
The bad storms brought a cold front. In fact, the wind's been blowing so hard the entire trailer's been shaking all morning.
What can I say? I'm in one of my moods.
Makes the two of us.
Yeah, and that's fucked up for everyone.
Yep.
Because if you're gonna cry, then
I'm gonna cry. And we're all gonna cry. Oh my god. Do you know how zoomed in I am right now? I could like see.
Oui, monsieur, I want to come out of your nose.
Oh my god. That was teeth, mustache, and nostril for the win.
I'm sorry if you're traumatized.
Oh my god.
In my old age, I am no longer what they refer to as man pretty.
You just ate mine.
Dummy fish, nom nom nom.
And now you just ate the baby.
Yeah.
Eat Smurfette. Not even close.
I lost control in a fit of rage.
That sort of thing happens from time to time.
Especially involving blue devil damsels.
Yeah, she was a bitch to catch from that bottom tank, man.
Yeah, in a 10-gallon tank, she took an hour and a half to catch. With no rocks in it. You know, like, Buy a blue devil damsel for a beginner with a fucking 5-gallon. You know, like.
And never attempt to move it.
Don't bother feeling bad for it. Don't just let it die there. just keep it till it dies. Just let its little organs grow too fucking big for its body and burst. And
I cannot believe how much Smurfette has.
I'm joking. Don't do that to a fucking damsel.
I can't believe how much she's changed the sandscape in there. Like, I'm looking at it through the thing, and it's just like a mountain, like over there.
How did she even get a mountain to that fucking sand was this thin in there?
Because if you go right in the middle, you can like almost see the bottom.
Right. She's managed to pile it up in these little fucking mounds.
Why? I mean, just like what purpose does it serve?
I think she's going in there knocking up the copepods and shit and eating them.
Well, that's Bruce's job.
I know. That's why Bruce is skinny, because Smurfette's a bitch.
God damn it. I hate that fish. Set the tank in Katrina's room back up and give her to Trina. I mean, like, literally, at this point, there's nothing you can do that can kill this fish. She is, like, the immortal fish.
Epic saga continues. Rare clownfish breeding attempts. Percula und Maitai. back in her tank. Tense moments. Because I'm not out of characters yet, and that's what I thought of to put.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Five characters left. That's not enough for asshole fish.
Ass fish.
A rare clownfish breeding saga continues.
Bitch fish.
Doesn't have to be epic. I think you'll see that it's epic for yourself.
Because I'm a bitch fish. When the mices drop, maybe I'll eat them.
And I just went back to try to capitalize her and just put OR instead. So it's whore tank. Back in whore tank. Okay. That's not what I want the title to be.
That's something you want to talk about today, dear.
Hashtag asshole fish. No. Yeah. Cunt fish.
Bitch fish.
Bitch fish. There we
Because I'm a beach fish. A fucking beach fish.
go. Fit.
Damn
Fit
it!
perfectly.
Oh, it did?
No, it fit.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yes.
fit.
Bitch
Beach
fish.
fish.
Totally gonna write a parody now.
That's not profanity. That's
Bum,
South
bum,
African.
bum,
It's
bum.
beach fish.
Bum, 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 bum.
I can't believe that my
Beach
is
fish. I'm a beach fish. I'm a motherfucking beach fish.
just loving her little percula baby. That's cool.
That's so funny. You can see Bubbles and Zoom in the reflection of the glass. I keep like, why are there so many fish in the? Because that's the reflection of Bubbles and Zoom in the other tank.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, especially when Mai and the baby get close to them, it looks like it's like a school of clownfish, and it's not. It's just an illusion.
That is really cool. How I mean, she's really letting him swim like a mate. Like he's just right up on her. Yes. Little man's like, you know, you're really big and strong, but you're not very alert, are you? Could you protect me more, please? I've got good sperm, I promise. Well, I will one day when I'm old enough. He's probably just turning male. And the reason why I think they might have started to turn is because he was in there with two more I'd left them in there with that had seemed to pair off. So they're beginning the pairing off age is when they start to become male and female.
Oh no, I noticed when I went to go turn the lights on in the left tank over there in the left baby tank, that they were actually paired off sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the cutest thing ever. I think I got it on, I think I got some stills of it.
I mean, it's not like she's too sick to attack something, you know? Like, she don't have no problem going after Smurfette. If she had a problem with him, she'd be doing that, you know? She'd be going right after his ass.
Have we established that Smurfette's a dude?
No, Smurfette's a female. With the multiple spots on the tail is usually an indicator that a blue devil damsel is a female. But generally speaking, it's the females who like to kick up the sand, because it's also how they nest. Oh, that's fucking priceless right there. He just wasn't given much ground at all, didn't mind. Oh! You know, if you have to kill her, I won't be that upset. She won't kill her. I'm just being funny. I love all my fish. Except that fucking blue one. I mean,
I don't know, if we catch her again, I might bring her to reef coral. Take this
I won't
fucking
want her.
cut
Like,
back. Take her!
put her ass in the toilet. No, they'll keep her and just sell them to somebody they don't like.
Be like, this fish is a
Well,
cunt.
did they sell you that fish at first? Maybe they didn't like us at first, and that's why they sold us that fish.
Yeah, well, it took a girl a little while to warm up to me. She probably crap her pants if she saw that we still had her.
Yeah, they're really good at what they like to do, but they don't like the whole retail customer service side of it. Like they seem like they prefer to be doing the custom installs and the big show aquariums.
They don't seem to like to take the time with newbies, is what it is.
Newbies too, yeah, especially newbies. But that's the retail side. That's how to make the retail side work. But like you can tell by that, what is that, a 450 in there in the main room behind the frags. God, that's a gorgeous tank.
Oh, you ought to see it now, the fish. They got more fish in there now. Oh, it's so beautiful. They have a serpent star that I swear to God the tentacles went on forever and I still didn't see the body. Like, it was freaking huge, massive. Beautiful fox face in there too. I'd love to get a coral beauty one day. Those are pretty. But
I'd
seahorses
definitely like
first.
to try one now that I know more about temperature and disease, because coral beauties are very prone to ick. And I think, considering where they're from, they probably want warmer water than than my dad had given them back in the day. I don't think I ever have. I had a flame angel. And,
Yeah, your dad-
and then we got that fish with ick that gave the flame angel fish ick.
Your dad hasn't had very much luck with his flame angels. I think he's lost 3 in the last, year or so. The only thing is that I can't seem to figure out why, seeing as how the rest of his fish are thriving so well in his tank. You know? I mean, he's got a great cleanup crew in there, so it's not like...
Well, first of all, unless you have hard corals out the ass, you don't really have much business putting multiple flame angels or multiple of the same species or even similar sized angels that eat the same kind of stuff in the same tank, because they'll fight each other. And they won't fight all the time. They'll just, one will go where it's not supposed to, then the other one will be like, I've decided to kill you now.
You stepped on my turf.
Angelfish are very, they're the higher thinking fish.
Territorial?
Yes, very, a lot of them mate for life, angelfish and butterfly fish.
I like butterfly fish, they're pretty.
They're very, very similar fish. Very similar eating habits, territories, makeup.
I do like the
Angelfish have a different snout, and they have a little spine on their gills. I don't know if most people realize that. There's a little tiny thing It kind of protrudes from an angelfish's gill. That's what makes it an angelfish, not a butterfly fish.
I like the emperor angels. Those are pretty.
There are actually some butterfly fish that have just like the same exact kind of snouts that angelfish have. And then you have the big angelfish. And they can be kept in larger groups, just as long as they're well fed. It's actually the smaller angelfish that are more territorial. But, it's the smaller angelfish that I would think would be more profitable for breeding, which is why I'd like to actually attempt to breed flame angels one day. And that was the point of my old bird's nest colony. Other than trying to see what its temperature tolerance is and see where it was suitable, and maybe trying to collect other different types of bird's nests and seeing where they're suitable for replantation. But there's already plenty of guys that are way ahead of me on that. But I'd still like to help, collect data.
In case y'all are wondering what Zoom is doing over there, they have eggs on that rock and he's cleaning them.
Oh yeah, it's hatch night too.
I need to make a special trip to Reef Coral for more water?
No, we can't harvest that. And even if we did, we got a whole blue tub full of extra water now.
Yeah, that's true, but that's too much room for them to have to hunt food to harvest into that tub.
She kissed him. Why is it wrong that it's making me so happy every time she goes after Smurfette? It's just cracking me up every fucking time.
Aren't I right there? Aren't I right? About the blue tub. It's not good for harvesting the babies because it's too big and they'd have to go
No, but we'd have
far.
to take the water out of it, is all I was saying. We could just cut the supply off of it and then take the water out.
Well, then why couldn't we harvest tonight?
Because it would be powder food only. I don't have rotifers. We could try with the powder food and then hatch some baby brine. But it's like, do we really have the room yet? Or should we wait? Should we wait till we're out of room?
Yeah.
Or should we try to overlap?
No, we did the overlap thing and it did not work out in our favor.
And then also, if they wind up spawning,
those are
babies
the ones
would have not only a higher retail value, but they'd have a higher survival rate.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Because mine's in a Celarus and a maroon, so those fry are going to be bigger than just a regular percula's fry. Perculas have the smallest fry of all clownfish.
The most delicate too. Even making too much wave motions in the water can kill them. It's
harvest. Too much light can kill them. Too little light can kill them.
Harvesting them is hard. You have to feed them constantly.
Overfeeding them will kill them.
Yeah, you have to
them.
feed them constantly, but you can't feed them too much.
You have to clean out the tank right after you feed them, so it doesn't get polluted. But they'll get sucked up out of a small siphon hose, so you have to be extremely careful. And
they look kind of like mosquito larvae.
Will sit on the bottom, and you don't know if they're dead yet. And half the time, if you accidentally siphon out a live one, it's going to die anyways.
Right, just the sheer pressure of it going through the hose.
Just the shock, just the stress kills it. So you have to have a process. You have to be able to keep them in the right spot of the tank and have the stagnation of the tank in a different spot so you can get as much dirt as possible out, and you have to have the right kind of little cuts in your siphon hose so you're only siphoning out little bits of shit without risking fish.
Honestly, it takes us about 2 to 3 weeks of preparation before we're actually able to harvest.
Yeah, plus you got to get your rotifer culture going really, really thick.
Which I occasionally will supplement from reef coral when it looks like they have a healthy population going there. Their mysis thing has been disappointing lately.
Yeah, well, their supplier isn't that great. And actually That's another reason why we need a store, is because we'd be a more reliable supplier. Those kind of suppliers are only good at local pet stores when they have a regional supplier.
It just sucks because they're the only ones that carry.
They're relying on Algagen, and Algagen's just, you know, they're the big one. They're like the Walmart of that shit.
It just sucks because
they're the only one in the game.
Nobody else in town. I've called every other fish store in town, and one of the fish stores is hopefully going to be carrying them soon. I keep getting that answer though for the last like 6 months. I've been getting, oh, we hope to be carrying live food soon, but they just recently opened, so I can't give them too much grief over that. But there's another established place over in Prairieville that I've been actually wanting to go just like walk around and take a look at their store.
That one with all the coral.
Yeah, the Aqua Hut. Yeah, I've been wanting to go check them out, but every time I'm out that way, I'm busy doing other stuff and don't have time, or I'm really on the hunt for live food and they don't have it.
Alright, y'all, well, doesn't look like she's eager to go back in the pot, but they're getting along just fine now. So, we're gonna call it a video. Video. Thanks for watching, y'all. Click the like button and subscribe.
Giant thumb, like.
and go join a saltwater forum if you're interested in this stuff. And you can share my videos there if you're really cool.
There's a really good new group I found on Facebook for saltwater. And they're like open to newbies and people learning. It's called Reefers Anonymous.
Oh, there you go. That sounds cool.
There is another more advanced group, but they are kind of harsh on newbies. If you don't really know what you're doing, they're quick to judge you, so I wouldn't recommend going there until you've established, you know, some kind of knowledge there.
Yeah, but, and by people who will rip you a new one, she means me. Well, among others.
Oh, there are others who are like vicious.
Yeah,
like I saw one post where somebody posted a picture of a coral they were trying to identify that just randomly.
See it, but I don't type it. Oh fuck.
They'll take a picture of a coral and somebody will go, man, you have like a hair algae problem. Like, no, you think they don't know they have a hair algae problem? Like, come on, like that's not what the question was. Answer the question. Focus on the problem at hand. Sorry, I ranted for a second.
Yeah, how do you think I could pay attention to anything you just said while that's happening?
Right.
How the hell could you keep saying that while that was happening?
Because I wasn't looking at it.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at you.
Okay.
Not look at me while I was talking.
How are you still talking? Smurfette, I mean, somebody kill something. Ah!
Somebody kill the blue fish. No, kidding.
Bite.
Bitch fish. That's what we're going to name her. I'm going to stop calling her Smurfette. She's just going to be bitch fish.
Yes. Okay.
We need a name.
So the video's over.
All right, sorry. Like and subscribe. Bye.